can manifest whatever you want. Like you can just, it's like magic. Like you can manifest and get whatever you want, like just like magic, and it happens. Yeah, it can. Though the other side that people don't tell you, before you get to that point where you can manifest whatever you want, you have to first go through. The person will call you like, you'll be like the dark night of the soul, because before you manifest, like before you manifest, you have to go back in the beginning. You see, like when you read the Bible, it'll be like, in the beginning there was God. God just spoke that there be land, there be this, there be this. So that's what happens also. Once you want to manifest the life that you want, you have to go back in the beginning. I know someone will come and tell you, okay, you're going to do affirmations, I am this, I am this. They all work, they're all true. But then as you go into that journey, because once you affirm that I am beautiful, when deep down you'll be like, when someone told you you're ugly, now you're going to, those are conflicting, and that the manifestation can't work. You won't believe that you're beautiful because you still have those doubts in you. And manifestation happens when you have no doubt. You look at manifestation coaches, they will tell you this, that to manifest whatever you want, you have to feel it first. Like once you feel it, you won't even and you have to feel it, then you detach from it. That's how it's going to happen. So the same way God was like, because and manifestation is just casting spells. That's why it's called spelling. So you're casting a spell. Like you get, so these spellings that we do, you're casting a spell. Like the word, like you speak into it. You speak it into existence. Like a magician be like, do this. To get to that point, you're supposed to work on yourself. These are things probably okay, because the manifestation business is now a business. Like people want to manifest the life they want, and it's okay and it's valid. The only issue probably when you get into these classes, you're not told that you're supposed to go back to the beginning. And going back to the beginning is deconstructing everything that you've ever been told. Because everything that you've ever been told or everything that you've ever lived, in most cases, is a lie. Even if it's not a lie, in most cases, you didn't believe it. You can be like, I'm beautiful, but deep down, you know you're not beautiful. So you have to go back to be like, even if someone tells you're ugly, you laugh at them and be like, you won't even bother responding to them because you know you're beautiful. That's how manifestation can work. You go back to in the beginning, the way God created. When God was creating universe, he used the word. He was like, let there be this, and that's how manifestation also works. Like you're supposed to go back. When you read through this, you'll be like, they'll actually tell you're supposed to get to that frequency, that whatever you're looking for, whatever you want, already exists in the world. But then you're supposed to get to that frequency. Remember, we are all energies. Like the same way when you're looking for CNN, you go tune into CNN. Because you know that channel, you know that digits. Like you press the remote and be like, okay, this is CNN. When you're looking for, let's say, Al Jazeera, you go look for, okay, this is Al Jazeera, because you know that frequency, and because we are all energies, we are all frequencies. So whatever you want already exists in a certain frequency. So you have to tune into that frequency. That's what they mean by manifestation. That's why when you're manifesting, or when you're that journey that you want to manifest, you're supposed to go back and debunk everything so that you can start afresh. You get, and in that way, things are going to come clear. That's why people be like, okay, someone wanted something and it happened because they were on that same frequency. That's why when you want like maize, you're going to go plant a seed so that after 3 months it's going to grow and become that maize. But in your mind, you already know that maize is going to happen. So and in manifestation, it's all about playing with the mind, because everything is in the mind, everything is mental. And what I'm telling you is certified info. People pay so much money just to get okay, it's not even money. People pay so much time to get this kind of. They are actually manifestation coaches. Like they're just going to tell you, but you go back and heal whatever they told you about money. Because you might think like through getting money, you're supposed to work so much hard. You're supposed to work so hard. So how are you going to manifest? Because your brains thinks that getting money is supposed to work so hard to get money. So you're supposed to break that. So that you go back and you just speak and you make that money. You have to heal your wounds. You have to heal your whatever to get to that point. That's why people will be like, okay, I went for this thing and it didn't work. It works, but probably you are either impatient or you get out of it, because it's not an easy journey to go back. Remember, you've been you've been poor for 30 days, Or like, okay, for 30 years you've been poor. You think you're going to just be, that's why people will tell you you're supposed to work so much hard to become rich. You think you're just going to come and become rich overnight. You can if you've done the work, and that work probably is going to take some time to heal, to twist your mind, because everything is already there. You see that money that you want, it already exists. That's why you can be like, you can see yourself rich because you're already rich, but you have to get there. Someone will tell you you're supposed to work hard, someone will tell you you're supposed to manifest it. You get, that's why they tell you to, the only way you can live is to be delusional. If you don't twist your mind, and you look at the world the way it is, so you're supposed to understand that the world that you're looking at is not the way it is. Everything is a frequency. Everything, even the things that you are told like are non-living things, are vibrating at that thing we don't know. You see this earth, you might think it's static, but it's moving. That's why at some point people feel dizzy and they need to take some water. It's moving. The same way you see the star from east to west, that's the earth moving. The sun is just positioned in one place, but that's the earth moving. So you have to go back, debunk yourself, so that you can manifest, speak it into, so that you can be the God, like the God that you are, because we are all God. God is in us, meaning we are God. That's why when you go have sex, you can create. That's why you can be like, I want to have that car, and you get it. I want to make this, and you do this. I want to become a teacher, and you become a teacher, because you have created it. Even the poverty can now, the things that you don't understand are the friends that come to you and they be like, okay, why is this person coming to? Now those people, the things that you haven't said in your mouth that you don't want that happen to you, are just attracted to you because of the vibration you carry. Just know that if you're around toxic people, you are a toxic person also. I know it's hard for us to accept and understand that, but just know that. Meaning, if you understand that you're toxic, meaning you're supposed to, for you, if you're attracting toxic people, that's why you're supposed to look into yourself and be like, okay, am I toxic? Probably you are. You have certain things, because the moment you can see a toxic person, meaning you also have something to work upon yourself. Okay, if you see a toxic person and they trigger something in you, meaning you have something to work upon yourself, so that you're no longer triggered by them. You just look at them and be like, you're supposed to get to that point. Like a kid, you go back to that kid. A kid doesn't know what's good and what's wrong. You're supposed to get what you want. You're supposed to go back to that. That's how manifestation works. But these are things probably for you just going to look and be like, I want to manifest, and you start. Yeah, it will, but it won't. Probably it's going to come through so much hard work, but then the coach told you it's going to come so much easy. So you just have to go back and work on yourself. And I know, and once you understand that, you actually know that time doesn't exist. It's also in the mind. It's an illusion that it can be now, it can be then. So it depends on how fast you can work on yourself to get what you want. You get, that's why people like, it depends on how fast you can start something to get what you want. But people don't have that energy to start. And it's okay, it's why there is a reason probably why you haven't started. Probably it's not yet your time, it's not yet. Yeah, these are things that you understand on that journey. Yeah. So just know, if you probably want to get onto that manifesting thing, yeah, it's possible and it can happen, but just know that you're supposed to work you have work to do, like on yourself, like to understand yourself, to heal your wounds, to heal what you think about the world. And you can never heal when you're still putting in things. That's why you'll be like, it didn't work. But it didn't work. You went back and watched news and saw people are suffering, people are this. So you're going to attract that same thing. The one that you watched. You might think you're not attracting it, but subconsciously, in the mind, it's becoming normal. And once something is normal, it will just come to you. So that's why you're supposed to normalize living a good life. Normalize. That's why people got the illusion. That's why people be like, fake it. You normalize in your mind that you're a star. You're a star. Star. And you see, after a few moments, you're going to become a star, because it became normal. Like your mind normalized the star in it. You get, so it's, the world is mental. That's why it's supposed to be delusion. That's why the mad are not really mad. Probably they're on a different frequency that we are not in. Yeah. So peace.